Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust talking about that Rust console edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And today, yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? Like, so there's an update to main branch for Rust console edition. That's 1.56. And I know with all the craziness that's been going on, like we've had the power surge update. We have this crazy information about like what's coming out in the year. Almost kind of forgot about the 1.56, right? Like, there's just so much crazy stuff, and like the power surge has so many of the elements already inside of it. Yeah, so like if you went to Builder's Paradise or something, it's quite insane. So if you want to know what some of the new pieces are that are coming in for Rust Console Edition in the future, I did do a video on that. It's called let me see if I can think. It's custom servers. It's custom servers, farms, and what was the other one? Custom servers, farms, and horses. I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner, if you're interested. Okay, so I know we're going to go over this main thing here, but if you're like, hey, Power Surge, how do I get that? Okay, so here's the deal. Power Surge is out on PTB, also known as Public Testing Branch, Staging or Testing. It has many different names. If you have Deluxe or Ultimate, go search on the PlayStation or Microsoft Store, Rust Console Edition Public Testing Branch. Now, if you have the base version, they got you. There's an upgrade path now, and it's called Rust Dark Camo Combat Pack. And search for that in the PlayStation or Xbox Store. And then if you download that, you then have access to the PTB. Crazy. So if you want to do Power Surge or get a hint of it, or get these skins and a couple extra Rust coins, go for that path if you have the base version. And if you have Deluxe or Ultimate, just go download it and check it out. It's insane. The Builder's Paradise, when you open that up and see just how many items there are, it's quite insane. You're going to be like, dude, I thought this was stage 1. This is pretty much all of the electricity stuff. And it's running quite well so far, so we'll be testing that all out. Okay, by the way, if you'd like to support the channel above and beyond, we do have merch. It's the picture of the icon just below this video. You can shop right inside of the browser or the mobile application, so it helps support me, the channel. So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and get these main pieces knocked out here. Whew, I know, with all this stuff, I was like, dude, we have a 1.56 main update. I was like, what? Hello Survivors, update 1.56 is now available. Please have a look at the list of changes coming with this patch. Breathe. Okay, partial fix for invalid projectiles. Improved junk pile scientists' AI behavior so their aggro rate and range is more comparable to the Steam release, also known as the PC version. Fixed an issue causing junk pile scientists to spawn in safe zones. Oh yeah, I remember that. Fixed despawn rates on junk piles so players can loot them after scientists die. Fixed an issue stopping the scientist aim animation playing when shooting. Fixed an issue stopped the scientist crouch animation before being played. Fixed a bug that with scientists so they would turn their flashlights, on their flashlights after switching their weapon. After switching to their weapon at night. Hey, what's up? Reading's great. Reading. Reduced intensity of the red light seen on the scientist's weapons. Fixed scientist signals. Supply signals disappearing. Man, it's rough when using the alternate throw action. Fixed a bug causing pumpkins to duplicate when splitting stacks in the inventory. Fixed a bug with triangle floor collision that interfered with base building. Fixed an issue which prevented players from swapping a weapon's attachments while your inventory hotbar is full. Fixed a bug that allowed players to loot dead bodies through walls. That's good that they fixed that. Fixed an issue that prevented stackable items from containers not merging with inventory items when there are no free slots in the inventory. Fixed a bug that prevented resource nodes from sparkling at night when a light is shown on them. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to use sleeping bag assignment to find players' bases. This now includes online players. Oh man, they fixed it, dude. Okay, added collision to the engine block at the train yard. Fixed a bug that caused oil rig and cargo ship scientists to float above the ocean. Scary. Added missing collision to the spotlight in sewer monument puzzle. Fixed scientists patrol path on the oil rig so they don't get stuck at the smokestack. Beautiful. Fixed a bug with a container in the quarries that would accept items but shown them invisible or as a burlap shirt. That's quite interesting. Fixed a walkway in the dome where players were getting stuck. Check this out. Fixed various causes of the loud audio pop when using rowboat and rib, causing all sounds to disappear. We'll have to test that to see if it's actually fixed, because over on the PTB, when this was out there previously, people were still reporting that they had it. So hopefully that's been fixed. So that's essentially the audio crash that we had. Okay. Added a missing reload sound when firing the pump shotgun. Fixed a bug that prevented give button from working correctly when trading with the metal shop front from one side, fixed issues with the ping on the HUD, and added localization for text description. You notice a lot of these came from the PTB as well. It's just interesting that they push these all over, which is great. Fixed issues, the take all button so it works even if the hotbar is full and takes all items rather than just a portion or nothing at all. Fixed display name of the scientist names on the death screen UI. Fixed a bug which allowed the pickup prompt to show when a container has items. Fixed alignment issues with locker UI buttons to prevent overlap in some languages. Yeah, you notice we had some of these over in PTB, but there's also some additional ones which are good. Fixed broken gestures, and crafting radial menus. I have mine turned off because whenever I'm in a combat fight, I always press it like an idiot. Fixed issues with the take all button so it works even if the hotbar is full. It takes all the items rather just a portion, nothing at all. Didn't they already just have that one? They did. Wow, okay. Change the display for upkeep and time of high quality metal so it's consistent between the tool cupboard and the HUD. Fixed a bug causing the vending machine icon to persist on the map when broadcasting is turned off. Jeez. I'm glad that's fixed. Fixed a crash that could occur when selecting an empty container, category, in the vending machine. Fixed a bug in the skin store and locker RC purchase screen that meant the balance would only update after restarting the game. Okay, so that's what we have for Rust Console Edition main branch. So yeah, we'll be testing that too, but we'll be doing a lot of that power surge stuff. And remember, if you have the baseline edition, you can upgrade it this way. If you have Deluxe or Ultimate, you can update it. So you can go check out PTB if you so desire. If you're like, hey, that electronic stuff's pretty overwhelming. Like, look at all the pieces and parts. You're like, how do I plug in a turret? I got you, dude. I got you. We have the Rust Power Basics. I will throw that up on the end screen now. It's got everything you need to do to set up your lights to your turrets. It's going to be a lifesaver. And it kind of explains, not kind of, it does explain like the fundamentals because there's a lot of new stuff. You're going to put down a turret and be like, okay, now what? So this should hopefully help you out. We'll see you in the next one.